Test 1, 2, 3, Test 1, 2, 3. Okie dokie. Let's go and let's get ready to read some Tower of Goo. Whoa, 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 that's wrong. That's wrong. We don't need that here. That's the wrong thing. It's American reacts to German memes of the month. We don't need that right now. That's not something we need on this stream. That's totally not what we need on this stream. We need something else, something better, something more important. Tower of God, chapter 189, or in total 606. Let's stretch one last time before we get into reading this week's chapter. Last week, where did we leave off last week? I think the last thing we saw, we did get a bit of Yama action, I think. We got a bit of reaction shots from other characters. I think there were some parts with... there was Enkidu taking over the body of Gororo. We saw also Gusting basically destroying Enkidu before that. So the Gororos... I mean, are you saying that the Gororo stocks are going up? I'm not entirely sure about that. I mean, he might be dead. Wouldn't it be a downfall for his stocks? Okay. Hey, Haku. If you're seeing this, now that's for your thing with character appearances. If we're now seeing Gororo, do you count it as Gororo or as Enkidu? Because Enkidu technically... I mean, we don't know if he took the body over yet. But technically, would it be both? Would it be just one? Oh, he's actually here. He's actually here. Both, I don't know. Man, I've summoned him. Oh my god. I don't know, it's like my ignition weapon. I woke up early enough, it's the ignition weapon. Ignite, Haku of the tubes. Yes, okay, but I want to see more about how this Gororo thing is going to turn out, because that's, I don't know, that's one of the more interesting things right now with Enkidu. I don't care too much about Kun and Rak, because they're kind of supposed to die. How the hell are they going to handle the situation against Duma? I cannot see how they are even going to do anything against that guy. So, thinking about how the the thumbnail for this chapter was our boy Small Rak. I have a big idea that we might be seeing a bit about them, but I don't know what they're going to do to survive against Dumas. Just look at him. Loli Androssi was an inspired thumbnail choice. Man, I didn't know what to pick. Like, what is like for every other chapter I was like, okay, wait, this time Gusting has to appear again. No, Traumerei has to appear again. Now it's back to this character, or maybe Endorsi hasn't appeared for a long time. Maybe we're getting some Endorsi, but young Endorsi? Yeah, I just thought, okay, that's a fun idea. I mean, I have Endorsi behind me here as well. She's cheering us on. Is that turtle really human? I saw it yesterday, I was like, what does he know? That's like in the one chapter where I knew that Enkidu was going to appear. I searched up Enkidu anime and used a picture from Enkidu from one of the Fate series. And I was like, yeah, that's what Enkidu looks like. 100%, that's Enkidu. And he's just from Fate and not from Tower of God. No. You know, I talked with Siu, and he's going to give us another Endorsi flashback with this, was it Serpent Master? I think, well, no, hers was Snake Charmer. Because Serpent Master is the dad of Lilial and Shilial, and Dorsey got trained by the Snake Charmer. I think it was like that. Maybe we're going to get. We still need to see more about the whole Snake Charmer thing, but maybe it's actually like late game, because Snake Charmer is like part of Zahar's family. I don't know. I don't know where he will come and play. At this point, I think it's safe to say he's not human. Run! Stupid alligator! I'm not running anywhere. I'm going to fight. To be fair, that mobile game art is really great. To be honest, the art from New World is probably the best part of New World. I'm actually waiting to see how long it's going to survive. I don't think that there are more than, I don't know, at most 2,000 people still playing this game. I cannot see how there's still more than 2,000. Why is Ruck so... At this point, Ruck really should just die. How can he fight against Dumas? How is he still this? It's not that he's arrogant, it's just like, I'm a hunter, I cannot run away from battles. Okay, then die. I thought at least one of the Tower of God mobile games was huge. I heard that at the beginning, the sales for Tower of God New World were massive. But now, because I'm still free to play, I spent no money, and I actually have almost not spent any of the currency I saved up and none of the like special tickets to summon characters. So, because I'm waiting for Elaine or Kaiser to drop and I want to do it all then. But so I'm so far behind on resources compared to everyone else, but I'm still always in the top 1,000 of the game. So I'm wondering, how many can there still be? Okay, Rock, what you gonna do? How are you going to get out of the situation? An alligator? What the hell is he talking about? Slay... My head. Okay, it says slay the chess pieces 1. I can now officially say that I lost my last brain cell because I read this as slay the cheese pieces. Yeah, slay the cheese. What the fuck? I lost my mind. I feel like their choices are very weird. There's a lot of Season 1 and Floor 20 characters that most people wouldn't even know the names of. Yet a bunch of important characters aren't there. It's like super weird which characters they're bringing out. Like right now, the latest characters that got introduced are Young Yuri and Young Leroro. Like, what? Young Leroro? And they're giving like some sort of story that Leroro and Yuri started climbing the tower together. I'm actually wondering if Siu agreed with this and we can consider this story as canon. Like, did Yuri and Leroro start climbing together? I don't know. Could it be? Maybe. Okay, what's he gonna do? How can Ruck survive this? Okay, Lighthouses are saving Ruck once again. Yeah, there was a deleted scene from Season 1, I think. I can link it. If you cannot link it here in chat, because I don't know if links work. I don't know if YouTube is like that. But I would appreciate that, yeah. What are you doing? Don't be a fool. Look, at the weapon from Dumas is still like one of the coolest designs I think I have seen in this show. Or series. There are so many cool designs in Tower of God, but this, I don't know even how to describe it. I like the details in like the center part of his weapon and all the different needles coming out of it. It's just an insanely cool designed weapon. Omniscient Reader Viewpoint tomorrow? Actually, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint should be in 51 minutes. Wiki links are rough looking. But yeah, in 51 minutes, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, Korra. Let go of me! I want to fight! Let me go! Something isn't right. That guy could kill us instantly if he wanted to, but the plot is not allowing it. I am not seeing any links. Nope. I don't see any links that you sent. I also didn't see like any messages blocked by Automod or something. There's just nothing there. Just is saying wiki links are looking rough looking and no links at all. Why does he keep following us and avoid attacking us directly? He must be up to something. I'm sure of it. Hey, cut it out. Those two are the irregular teammates. All we have to do is keep threatening them like this. I sent on Twitter. Oh, you sent on Twitter? I can check that out. Let me go on my phone. And chase after them. Look bad. And chase after them. If I do that, eventually, the irregular will reveal himself. It's faint, but I sense it. Something is vibrating. Is there a battle somewhere? It's far away. Better hurry. Inside the Sprout, Kun and Rucksack. Okay. Yeah, let me click on the links for a second. So it actually is canon. We have flashback in season 1, but still removed it. I forgot the reasoning why. Interesting. Now that really begs the question, how much of the event stories that are in Tower of God New World are canon? Because that would mean... Now, it doesn't... Like, okay, like this one with Yuri and Lerro would make perfect sense, and it's not that big that it could be problematic for the story. But like the Kun family festival that there was an event for, I don't think that's canon. There is no way that can be canon. Because that festival was like all the Kuns meeting up together, and the winner was able to get like a wish from the family leader. But then it turned out it wasn't actually the real Idan who organized that, but some sort of weird data add-on. And I have no idea how that would make sense. I haven't played the Kun Family Festival in a long time, so I don't know. But I would love if like the games could somehow deepen the story for Tower of God even more. It would also be cool if Kisara? I think her name was Kisara. If the mortal enemy that Kun had in the hidden floor was actually like teased already earlier. Because with the game, it would mean that Kun and Kisara already met in the real world again, and only later then, because he started remembering her more, it became the mortal enemy thing. I don't know. I'll just take it as semi-canon. I was right. He pretends to attack us while maintaining a certain distance and following us. He's definitely up to something. And I know what he's after. Bang. He's putting us in danger in the hope of making Bang appear. Yo! He wants to capture him. Dang, I really don't want to play along with his little game. But we can't let him catch us either, so there's nothing else we can do right now. Who's that? Ooh, it's one of the... It's the guy who was taken hostage earlier. The branch leader. I was wondering who was causing all this commotion. Just my luck. It's you, huh, Duma? This is great. These two belong to the two families that are at war with each other. Duma will want to fight the branch leader to steal his chess piece. And while we're there fighting, we'll slip away. You can have my chess piece, Duma. Huh? I surrender. What? Take it. What are you talking about? You two are enemies. How can you just hand over your chess piece? I realized something in the last battle. The Lopobia family is a lost cause. I don't want to fight anymore. I was told to surrender when I joined this game anyway. So you joined the game with the intention of betraying the Lopobia family? What about the other branch leaders? Ooh, it's not looking good for Lopobia. A storm is brewing. Oh my god, this... I really think that if any of the families are going to get, like, deleted after this arc, it will be the Lopobia family. Kamarai has, like, one loyal child. And who would that be? It's not... It's not the Kenku-looking guy. What's his name? What was his name again? The red one. Lobadon. Lobadon? I guess Lobadon is loyal. Is Lobadon really... I mean, he is somewhat... Lobadon is like still kind of weird to me because he... It feels like he would prioritize his family over things that Traumerei is saying. He would probably prioritize like Shilia, Lilia, and Anna? Was her name Anna? I don't know, the blonde woman over other things. I don't know. But he feels more loyal compared to other characters, yeah. It doesn't matter to me whether or not you surrendered. I'm not here for some silly game. I only came here to serve my family leader. My goal is to capture the irregular. Then make sure to put in a good word for me with the family leader and tell him I helped you. As long as you guarantee my safety in this war, I gladly help you catch the irregular. Are you thinking of us using the two as hostages to lure the irregular to you? Shit, this isn't what I had in mind. Ruck. If Bum appears now, we'll only be a burden to him. So follow my lead, okay? We need to tear those two apart. You know what would have been wild? I know there's no way the story would go on. If Bum appears now, we'll only be a burden to him. So follow my lead, okay? And Kun just picks up some sort of sword and stabs himself. That would not fit into Tower of God of All. Like, it wouldn't fit in the story at all. But it would be so wild if Kun and Ruck just are like, no, we cannot be a burden for Bum any longer. Yeah, Lobadon is loyal to Traumerei, but it seems like he's willing to disobey him to do what he thinks is the best for him. Yeah, he's loyal, but he is not like a loyal dog, but more like somebody who is also... He's doing what he thinks is the best, yeah. At all costs. Once we separate them from each other, we have to find the Lopobia family leader. Because he can tear those two to pieces for real. Listen, you two. It's all fine and dandy if you want to team up like this, but you seem to be overlooking something. What? You see this alligator here? He's actually the king. Huh? What? King? What's he talking about? Are you serious? Yep, so if you catch him, the leader of the Lopobia family that you're about to betray will win this game. And in that case, that means he may win the war as well. Was Ruck the king? We saw his piece last week where he tried to eat it, where he was just like acting like a super stupid character once again. But I don't know what that piece was because I could, for the life of myself, not remember what the Tower of God pieces represented. And this is something Webtoon really should have done that. Like, how is one supposed to remember all these pieces? And if Ruck doesn't say what piece he really is, I mean, obviously Kun is lying because he has not seen Ruck's piece. But, like, what is Ruck's piece? I don't know. Like, the moment they have shown it to us, they really should have shown something like, this is actually a pawn, or this is actually a rook. I would have loved to see that, to know that. What do you think would happen if he found out that you betrayed him like this? Wouldn't it be better to take this guy to your family leader instead? Ruck was a rook, okay. You expect me to believe that? It doesn't matter if you believe me. The outcome of the game will speak for itself. Huh? Go, alligator! Ah! Dang it. Little bastard. He's lying. I'm falling! Free falling! Wait, I just remembered something. I can fly! What? Stop right there, you little prick. Oh, what are you still doing here? Why didn't you go after him too? Because I know you're lying. Ruck can I guess I did not... Wait. I remember Kun and Ruck flying inside of the Suspendium where Rum then took in Leviathan. But I thought it was an ability they only had inside of the Suspendium. So that was actually a power-up. I thought it was like something only for that specific arc, but apparently Ruck and Kun are now able to fly as well, just casually. Someone on my Discord has been making and updating a chart each week. I can link that to Twitter too. You can do that, thank you. Is that like a public Discord? I know you're lying. Too bad you're more observant than I thought. I guess I don't have a choice. It's a bit risky, but I have to do it. Please. The truth is, take the bait. I'm Pobido's king. So, Kun right now pulled out a piece that he got from a different chess game and acts like it's one of this mini game. God, there was a wasp in front of me. Take the bait. King. Just in case. That's right. I'm the one with the Pobido's real king. If I die or lose this piece, your family leader loses the game. I took out the chess piece I've been carrying around with me this whole time. The branch leader has never seen this game chess pieces up close. You know what that means, right? And even if he has good vision and caught a glimpse of it, that's not the king. He can't tell which piece is the real king. So, also Rak and Kun flew to Bum after a white fight, so they've been able to do it since then. They could? When was the... But was the white fight before or after the suspendium? My timeline is all messed up. And why is this guy conveniently carrying, like, I took out the chess piece I've been carrying around with me this whole time. It was before. Why was he just conveniently carrying around a chess piece with him the whole time? Like, I would have understood it if it was like in his pocket he saved a chess game the whole time and put it out from there. But apparently he just casually had a king chess piece in his pocket. You have to protect me. Can't believe I actually found a way to use that power to my advantage. Hey, stop right there. Dang it, I hate having to run away. It's not my style. I could easily kill that alligator if I wanted to. But if I have to catch him alive no matter what, that's the only way to ensure that we win this game. He was carrying it when he challenged Kalmarai at the hotel. So idiot. Oh man. Kun and Rak once again getting out of this super weird situation because of some weird reason. What the... Rashut! Dang, those are some nice eyes. Look at those red eyes and the blonde hair. Sheesh! I'm a sucker for blonde hair. And the eye color is actually really cool. But dang, those are some thighs. But... like... her arms are so thin, but like her hourglass figure and those bazongas. Wooey wooey. Perfect timing. I need you to grab that alligator for me. What? Why? Are they on the same team? That alligator is Pobido's king. Yeah, so not used to running away. Hey, you're not going anywhere. Splat. He's going to catch me. Oh, it's Bum. Okay, Bum already arrived. Nice. So now Bum is going to fight against two branch leaders. That's him. Irregular. Are you okay, Rock? Bum. It's the Irregular. Hey, Irregular. It's your fault we are dragged into the mess. You've got some nerve showing up here like this. Rashut, this is our chance. What? The alligator with the king and the irregular are both extremely important in this war. We can capture both of them. Both of them? Is that really necessary? Think about it. This could decide our fate in this game. In fact, not only in the game, but in the war as well. We can use those two as bargaining chips and get a good deal for ourselves. This would give us enormous power. We might be even more powerful than Kirin. Oh, Kirin was his name. I forgot his name already. I was completely wrong about what his name was, but it was Kirin, okay. I just remember him being inspired by a Kenku. Okay, the Slated Chess Pieces game as of chapter 189. So this chapter. Okay, Bam is the queen of Polbido. I shouldn't have opened this. We might be even... Wait, no. Wait. Is it... We might be even more powerful than Kitty. Just imagine the sight of both families before bowing before us. I must say, that does sound rather amusing. Tempting as well. Okay, Bam already bringing out the thorn. No, it was not a spoiler. Okay, it was my mistake. It does mean Rook dropped the rook because he threw it away, right? Rook threw it away, so that means... That means dropped. Unknown pieces. Why is there one question mark? Is there one player that we don't know of? And okay, looking at this and knowing that he literally dropped it, I guess anyone could pick it up. Okay, yeah. Looking at this, yeah, so my speculations at the start of either Endorsi or Tiara being the king made sense. But now the question is, who would make more sense? Because it is randomly assigned, right? I think that was what they said. That technically the power, the pieces were randomly assigned, and not because of some system saying that person is dead and that person is dead. But it doesn't appear very random that Bam is the queen, and the queen is like the most powerful piece, and besides the king, but the king is like not powerful. It just is like the most important piece technically. So I don't know, like thinking about the most important but weakest piece, that would technically be Kun. But Kun is a pawn. So Kun won't be the king. I guess. And Dorsey being like the horse. I don't know what the English name for the horse is. The English chess name. And Dorsey being the horse kind of makes sense if we think about her like jumping around with the bong bong, with her jumping around with the bong bong. Could be the horsey. Knight in English, okay. And Dorsey could be the knight if we think about her jumping around with the bong bong. But she could also be the king, because obviously there's like the ship of Bam and then Dorsey, and them being like king and queen, but in reverse would be like somewhat ship. Tiara being the knight, like thinking about it thematically, would not make any sense. Her being the king, I'm both of them. I think Dorsey being the knight would make more sense when you think about powers. But when you take ships into consideration, it can go either way. And for Pobido, I have no idea. I don't care that much. I mean, for Lopobia, I don't care too much about what the pieces they are, because I still stand on the point that I think that all Lopobia people are death fodder for this arc. Siu wants to kill some more people, and I think all the Lopobia branch leaders will die. I have very high expectations that all of them will die. What else is there to think about? Did not get any new Enkidu lore. We technically there was minor developments here for this arc, with like Ragnar being with Bam, and Kun is, well, if there's some way for Dumas to test out if Kun is the real king, then Kun is in a very bad situation and might get killed. But there's no way Kun will get killed. So yeah, I don't know. Bam will fight. So in this battle between the two family leaders, I don't know their names. I mean, this one. I think the man is Wui Wui. That's what the woman said, and the man called her Rashut. So Rashut and Wui Wui will fight against Bam and Rak. But Rak is like a no importance in this battle. So it's basically Bam versus the two family heads. It was one of the liked chapters we've had in a long time, in my opinion, but that's fine. Well, yeah, not every chapter can be like massive with lore and answers and everything. I'm still waiting for answers, and we need more answers because if there's a list, if there would be a list of every open question that we got since like the earliest start, that question list would probably be like 5 to 10 pages long, maybe even longer. Like, isn't there's still the question of Ilure, right? Where the hell is Pink Sleepyhead? She should be following Bump somewhere, right? Or did she just get lost? Some things, I just want some answers to you. Please tell me how things are developing. We need to know that. It's kind of suspicious how there's a lot going on, but we're not getting that many answers. Where is Vicente at the moment? What's Vicente? Like, white. There's a lot of subplots we're missing. I'm enjoying what I'm reading, but I think we should finish some of the subplots. We should finish some of the loose ends before opening up even more and more new things. Vicente, Arya, and Yule were last on Gustang's ship. Okay. Okay, so they're probably still somewhere on Gustang's ship. Okay, oh my god. I also feel like, what was Hockney and his whole picture thing, like the drawing thing, I still want answers from that. I want to know about the rings that Rachel... Does Rachel still have the ring from Wangnan, or where is the ring now with Gustang? I don't know. What else do we have? I want... Wait, Ren is the murderer of Anak's mother, we know that. I think Gustang has Rachel's ring. Wangnan's ring. Okay. The question is if Gustang knows what this ring is. I don't know how much she knows. Because we know that, wasn't it said like, you need all of the 13-month weapons and the 2 rings to open up the door to the next door or something? Like at the very top? I think that was something. But then again, we were led to believe that there are 2 rings at the point of time where we thought that there are 2 children of Sahars, which were Wangnan and Karaka, because those were 2 children of Sahar. But now, with all of the boss, the captain, and something, are there really just 2 rings? Why would the 2 rings be with Wangnan and Karaka and not with the people from the revolution? The key to the next floor is split into the 13 months and rings. Okay, I remember that point correctly. First of all, where's Wangnan? Most importantly, where's our blonde Pokemon trainer? Like, when was the last time we have seen Wangnan? That was ages ago. We don't know how many rings there are, though. I would assume as many as there are Prince of Sahar. I thought Karaka said something about there being 2 rings. I thought Karaka said something about that, but I might be misremembering. It's been a long time. It would have been on the Hell Train where Karaka talked with Wangnan about the rings. I think there was a conversation like that. Karaka said that whoever had the ring is his brother. I think that's about it. I'm could be. I actually might go back to recheck that. Just to be 100% sure. Because important piece of information. It would also be it would be a pretty I would be okay with retconning it if Karaka said 2 and later down the line Steve decided 2 is a bit boring, let's make it 5 and then just retconned it or something. There were some retcons already in Tower of God, so it wouldn't be that big. But changing a number like that, it could also just be I don't know how Karaka would even know how many of the rings are there. But how does Karaka also know that the rings show that they are his brothers? If Karaka knows that the rings show that the people who have them are his brother, that would mean he would have met somebody with one of the rings and they talk with each other and figured out that they are brothers. Which would mean that Karaka met either boss, captain, or one of these guys. And only because of that, he knows that other sons of Zahard have rings. Karaka seems to know a lot that we don't yet. Yeah. 100%. These characters know so much more than us, which is cool, but also sad. Because I want to know too. Let me in. Tell me your secrets, please. Please, Karaka, please tell me your secrets. You're still, like, looking at my character ranking. I need to remove that to the right here. Karaka, you're still, like, in the top 4. Actually, I'm going to make a new character list. Was burned down when he was too young to really remember it, maybe. So Karaka is old enough to remember. Wait, did they? Wangnan was too young when the red light district got burned down, but probably is already over hundreds of years old right now, I think. Probably. But it's still weird to me because I'm really stuck on this theory that Zahard doesn't have children. Like, all the princesses are just like daughters from other families that he then gave his blood to. All the sons, while they do have his golden locks and are like they look very similar to him, I don't believe that they are children. I believe there's something else. I don't believe that they're the sons. For some reason, I'm pressing X to doubt that. Like, the theory that they're maybe like parts of Zahard sounds so interesting to me. Maybe their personality parts, similar to how Traumerei and Gastling wanted to forget certain things. Maybe Zahard made him forget things, but instead of just locking them away in monsters or books or something, he locked them away in creatures he created, and these are his sons? Like his memories? Or maybe it's the idea that Zahard is locked away, and the person who is impersonating Zahard right now, like the King Zahard we see is an impersonator, and all the other people, Wangnan, Karaka, Boss, and so on, are the real Zahard, but they all got split up into different bodies, just like White. I mean, could be. Would be cool for shadowing, seeing like White got split up, so maybe it's actually the same thing. My first theory was that there were pieces, they were pieces of Zahard sent to climb the tower so Zahard could gain more power. But now I think they're actually his children. Gaining more power, I can see that theory, but I don't know. I don't know if Zahard wants more power. Like, what? I have no idea what Zahard wants. Does he want destruction for the tower? No idea. Because he's just staying there on the first floor. He's not doing that much. Like, yes, the last thing we've seen him do was saying, destroy the Lopobia family and something. But we don't know. Actually, his children is I'm just pressing X on that. I'm not sure. Then again, the weapon Wangan's mom and more called them. The weapon Wangan's mom and more called them seeds of a king. Here we have seeds again. The seeds are obviously you can see seed as like their children, because seed is what's called like procreating. But seeds could also be something like the plant-based thing the Tower of God often has. Maybe it's also like him planting seeds. Like seeds are like part of something. If you I don't have no idea. I'm going down a rabbit hole. It's so hard to think about. It's like, wait, but what if it's this? That could be this. Tower of God is so complicated to make theories about. Can't wait to be caught up to, I don't know, Omniscient Reader. I mean, making Omniscient Reader's viewpoint theories is entirely different to Tower of God theories, because Omniscient Reader is already finished. There's a whole novel with all the answers in it. So it doesn't make sense to make theories about it. I know about Kubera, which is another long story that I want to read after I'm caught up with Omniscient Reader. But I don't think Kubera has a novel, so maybe I can make theories about that later. But I guess for now, this is a good ending spot. I don't expect for this light sort of chapter to actually be live longer than for the other chapters. But that's mostly the case because I had somebody to talk to. And when you get to have somebody to talk to, it's when you have somebody to talk to, it's easier to go on for longer. So thank you for being here, Haku. I'm taking my 15-minute break before going over to the Omniscient Reader's viewpoint stream. But for now, that's all from me for today. Kubera is incredibly good and has very good fans. Yeah, I heard Kubera start at a similar time as Tower of God, so I'm looking forward to that. The very early days of Webtoon. But okay, for now, that's all. See you again in the next Tower of God stream or in Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Take care, all of you. Pyro out. Bye.